Boom, boom. This is Kendra, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. All right, so we got a little bit of Illusion Connect up today. Now, I've been managed to hump through the levels here, and I think I've got mostly everything open. There's a few things that I still haven't got open, but I do got some of the things that we want to look at. So, first thing is Arena. This is really simple. It's basically just you can just do fast battle. And basically you just want to do your 10, you get 10 each day, and all you have to do is choose who you want to fight. Like you just they're going to give you the first 10 that you get are going to be like level 1. So they're just like basic characters. I don't even know if they're bots or not. I think they're actually real characters, but they're only like level 1, and they're like 600 CP and like 1000 CP. So they're really very, very low in terms of what their levels are. Okay, and they'll give you those free, and you can do, fast. It's what's called fast challenge, and basically you won't see any fighting whatsoever. You'll just see fighting going on, and that'll be how you do it. So I've got 13 challenge tickets. Let's go ahead and do one here. So do fast challenge. Okay, and you see I won. So you get a victory, and you just keep going through each up. And as you do that, you get rewards. You get some of the honor, and you get some diamonds. These are not crystals for this is actually the premium currency. Okay, so you get diamonds, not the crystals that you use for building in the Muspia and what, but this is actually diamonds that you get for each of your wins. So at 3 wins you get 10. 6 I don't think you get any there, you just get a gift back, and then 10 you get another 20. So this is an excellent way to get some extra diamonds, which you can use for pools and whatnot. But it's really easy. I mean, you just choose and hit, fast challenge. It's really simple. You might have to go in if you do lose. You can go back in and try to beat them manually, because the AI is really wonky in this game. It's not very accurate. There's several stages which I did not beat when I did auto, but when I was able to go back and beat it manually. So that should give you an idea of just because it just doesn't do certain things. There are certain levels and certain character, like characters do certain things. For instance, Karaya, she's a tank. When you put her down and put her down in front, and she puts a shield, an HP shield, on all the characters in that row. So you don't want to put her. You always want to put her in the center row, which is where your leader's at, because if the leader dies, game over. Okay, it doesn't matter if you got characters all over the place on your screen that are full health. If your leader goes to 0, the battle's over. Okay, so you always want to put your best tank in any type of tank that has a shield or anything like that. You always want to make sure that shield affects your leader. Just for the thing. So as you can see, I'm up to chapter 6. I really haven't had much trouble in terms. I just opened up the exploration. This was fun. I really enjoyed this a lot. The Misty Park. It was real fun. There was a lot of stuff in there. Just as a side note, don't eat the carrots that you find in here. You use those in a quest. You'll come across a quest where there's 3 holes in the ground. And if you put a carrot in each one of those holes, you'll get a chest open up and you get a prize. So don't eat the carrots, because you have take away and eat, so take them away. And then there's another quest. If you do auto on Misty Park, it will bypass. There's a quest to give a rose to little Ida, which is inside there, and you get a reward, a gift box for that as well. So if you do auto, it won't do that. So go find the rose, get it, and give it back, and give it to her to get the prize. Okay. Other than that, it's very simple. You basically just choose your characters, fight your way through, and just explore everything. It's not really. It's it's open world in the sense that you're moving around freely, and you have to initiate the contacts. Like there's mushrooms and stuff that you can eat for buffs, and there's certain little things you can find, chests and stuff. And as you beat the characters, you'll get you beat the nightmares, you'll get rewards and stuff for that. You want to clear it, do 100% and clear it all, which means you need to fight all of the nightmares and kill all of them. Complete the main objective, which is to, and the first one, this was to find Alice, which is, you'll find her at the very end. And, just make sure you do all the little side quests to get the chests and stuff, and that'll give you 100% completion. It's not in any way difficult. There's not anything hidden that you can't find or anything like that. I didn't find anything. But I got 100% completion on it. And you also want to make sure that you do complete it, because it's one of the Wings of Growth, for day one, was right here. It was to complete the Misty Exploration. So I did that. As soon as I get to level 20, I'll clear out the first day. This is going to take a little while. This is not something that's going to happen very quick as you're working through it. But its event is always open. Okay, so it's never going to go away. It's not like going to go away in 7 days. After 7 days, it's not going to disappear. It's open until you complete it. Okay, so you should have Syed SSR by the time you actually complete it. And I just got some gift for her, which is the stamina, which is nice. I was running really low on stamina. I was down to about 14 stamina. Stamina will be your biggest gate. Once you've got a fully adaptive, powerful team, stamina will be the thing that will slow you down. You could purchase stamina, 80 diamonds to get 120, but you don't want to be using those because you want to use those for drawing and stuff. So it's going to keep things going smooth. There's not going to be anything on that. Just keep an eye on that. Now, as for the guild, I joined a guild, but there's really nothing going on in guilds right now. Okay, just do your contribution, okay, for the guild, okay, because that'll start building up. Remember, expanded daily contribution, increase your XP limit. So just do that for right now. They will be bringing stuff into the guild a little bit later. So as that happens, we'll go over it. But there's really nothing in terms of that. In terms of the trials, the daily trials, we got another thing opened, which is called the Witch Operation. Basically, this is just it's just standard challenge. Okay, that you get a buff just like you do in that. Okay, and it's crystals basically, which you have a lot of. So this is just another way to get more. Okay, and you can get some SSR shards in there as well. Bounty mission, same thing. This right here gives you, this is for gold, so you can do this and get you can get some gold. It's because the gold they stored. You be a bunch of cats. You just nuke them. Use an AOE character and you can nuke them and get a bunch of gold. Rough training, as I said before, was for experience. And you get raids on those. You get 20 raids on that, and the bounties, and so you get 20 raids that you can do on each on a daily. So once you challenge it, you want to choose. You want to make sure that you get an S. Okay, I'm waiting because I'm going to be at level 20 here today, I'm hoping. So I'll be able to tackle this one, and then I could maybe do some rating on this one as it's a higher level. So I'm just waiting until I get to level 20 before I actually do the 20 raids that I have on each of those. I probably won't be able to because you do use some, you do use stamina and stuff, but it's not very much. So that's what you got in the arena and the guild. So nothing changed there. As for the quests now, you should be able to do all of them. As you can see, I've done all of my daily quests. So by the time you finish, you have to finish level story mode 5. Okay, that's the only way to get the exploration map open. Okay, at 5, I think it's 20. I can't remember what level it is, but it's the last level in story mode 5 is where you'll open up map exploration. So this is 6. So this is 5 right here. I got one I could go back and do because I only got 2 stars in it, but I'll do it a little bit later. So right here is where you'll open up maps. you open up, I think it's like around 5:15 or something, 5:16 is where you open up the arena. Might be, yeah, okay. So that's everything from the basic standpoint. There's a few other things that you can open up, like at 6:19 you can get the Arcana, and at 8:19 you can get Dream Expedition, and then this opens up at 16. So there's a few other things that you can go up, a little bit longer, and you'll be opening up other items and other things that you can go for. Okay, so but that's just the basic level that you do. At end of 5, you'll have your basic arena, and maps will be open, which is what you need for your dailies. Okay, that's what you need if you want to do all your dailies on a daily basis. You need to complete. So shoot for that. What you want to do, yeah, complete story mode 5. Okay, if you get to chapter 6.1, you're in good shape. You'll be able to do all the dailies that you need to with the map exploration. Doing your arena. Sending and receiving your stamina and whatnot within your friends list. That's all the stuff that you need to do. Is at last level in 5. If you complete that, you should be in good shape for your dailies, that's going to be extremely important because that's a good way to earn guests and whatnot there to go. So I got an accept battle here, so we'll go ahead and get this ready. He's pretty good. He's pretty good setup right there, actually. So it'll be fun. I've never done one before. That's the first time I've got an actual request from somebody to do in the fight. I probably should have done it when I was not doing a video, but we'll go ahead and let it run and see what happens here. I just held up Polly. See, I really like Polly. I think she's got good. I think she does a really good job of setting up everything. And Phoebe's pretty cool too in terms of what she can do. So just basically, it's basically just, which one you can do fastest. That's it right there. So that was pretty easy. Yeah, I got a victory. So that's cool. One of the things that you want to do when you're doing the mist exploration and doing the map is because you want to do the map because you can get a lot of equipment in there. Opened up the gear function. If you take a look at the gear function right here and equipment, you can get a lot of this stuff as you're going through. And this is really good equipment. SR equipment is probably going to be your base equipment. And you want to focus on this mainly because of one of the actual growth methods, and the second is to get some equipment up to 5 gears to reach level 20. Okay, so you're going to have to do that, and when you do that, you'll get your hands on a crystal necklace. So that's pretty cool. So there's little ways within there that you can get actual nice little items and whatnot for you. But it's really good. I like the way that it's set out. I'm having a lot of fun doing the different methods. There's some of them through there are not easy. If you feel yourself having trouble with some of them, just level up. Okay, level up is level up your characters. Try to do some links, to get extra stars. I'm using my base team right now. I've got Kiraya in there, Nicola in there, Phoebe's in there. And then I am using Victoria, Nina, Saya, and then I substitute with Polly. And if I have the reason I've taken Ashwaya out is because Ashwaya causes a problem. Her problem is she fills up the entire screen with those ghosts. Okay. The problem is if the screen's full, you can't bring out characters. Okay. And if you can't bring out characters, you can't bring out your damage dealers. You can't bring out until they go, and they don't do much damage. Okay, so it's really just basically crowding the screen. When you want to use Ashwaya is, I've brung her in a couple times when it's a long battle, and when you're getting towards the end, most of your characters are dead, and you just need a little bit more to knock it down, then throw out Ashwaya. She fills up the entire screen with those ghosts, and then the ghosts go to town. They don't do a lot of damage, but there's a lot of them, so that the attacks compile up. And it keeps that person, you're constantly attacking the person. And that's excellent. She's an excellent, don't put her out at the beginning. Put her out, in the middle towards the end is the best time for her to come out. Because putting her out at the beginning is not advisable because it clogs up all your lanes. I want to make sure that I put Karaya out as my tank first to protect the leader. And then I want to bring Phoebe out because Phoebe throws down the fence down, and she does an excellent attack after she throws the fence down. Okay, then I bring out Nicola for a little bit of AoE, and then I can bring out Saya for direct damage. I can throw Nina into whatever lane is clogged. If they clog up a lane, I like to put her in the center because she does a whole column. But if there's another lane that's causing problems, well, with doing damage on the back, like an AoE that they put off to the side, I can put Nina in that lane to take it out. And Victoria is a backup tank. If Karaya goes down, I can bring in Victoria, and then I've got Polly. I really need a better healer, but Polly's not bad. Polly does a good heal on the leader, which is what really matters. So she's definitely, if you definitely don't have a healer, you should look at Polly. I know she's only an R, but she's a great healer. Some of the others that you might want to look at if you're having trouble is Shanti. Shanti is 15 seconds. For 15 seconds, Shanti is invincible. So she's a tank. So that's a free 15 second that you can put her in the front, and she won't. You can't kill her. Of course, AoE is going to go around her, or attackers that can jump, and hit everybody will get her. But if you don't have Karaya, or you're having trouble with with getting killed, you can go for Shanti, and she's a pretty good tank. Jasmine's not a bad healer at all. I'm going with Polly simply because she increases the buff to the leader heal. No, didn't want to do her gear. She increases the buff to the leader heal, which is what I like about her. Heal on ally leader increased by 110%. She heals your leader by a bunch. I've been down to like less than half, and all of a sudden she throws a heal and I'm almost up to full. So she's a very, 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 very good character, especially if you're having trouble with your healer or with your leader, getting killed too quick. You can use her to help out immensely. Some other characters to talk about. I have not had a chance to utilize Amon yet, but she's got a pretty good skill set too, in the fact that she increases by 110% on the Curse of Fate. So that's so as they're going down, you're going to see more from her in that terms. She's also got revives a dead ally, which I think there's another character that does that, but she's the only one I know has a revive at this point. So definitely something that you might want to look at. I'm probably going to start working on her next and bringing her up. So there's some good SRs and Rs out there. Rai is supposed to be a pretty good R. I haven't had a chance to utilize her yet. And they say Alice is pretty good too, but I haven't had a chance to utilize her either. So there are some Rs and SRs. So if you're lacking SSRs, you got your Shanties, your Pollys. Flora is pretty good. I used her for a while, and then I decided to stick more with these three. Along with my SSRs, and then throw Polly as in for a heal. And I've still got Ashwaya, but like I say, Ashwaya is extremely situational in terms of that. It just if the big ghost did a little bit more damage, she might be a more feasible time. But I know there were a couple levels that I won, but I didn't get 3 stars because it took more than 120 seconds. It's one of the reasons I took her out, is because they don't do much damage. Granted. She fills up the entire screen. Every open slot is immediately filled because that's what she casts when you first put her out. Is she just fills up the screen with ghosts? It's pretty cool looking, but it's situational. But other than that, everything seems to be going good. So yeah, shoot for 6-1. Once you've got there, you should be able to complete all your dailies, and then it's just a matter of building up your team. And we'll go into a little bit more specifics once I can get a little bit farther and start bringing up 4 stars and stuff like that. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel, and once you've subscribed, you'll see a bell. If you click on the bell, you will be notified each time I drop a video. So this is Ken Muir coming at you from the corner, signing out.